What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I'm going to get right into it. As we know, the Anthony Davis rumors have been swirling all day. Anthony Davis to the Lakers seems like it's close to a done deal. Now, of course, Woj is on ESPN. This dude just never shuts the fuck up. I don't know about you guys, fellow NBA fans, Laker fans, but I am so tired of Adrian Wojnarowski on my screen, on my social media feed, every time I turn around, and he's constantly trashing the Lakers. I think that's why I hate him, but the dude's just fucking annoying to me. I don't know if you guys feel the same, but I would like a deal to get done just so he can go away for a little bit. I know he's always going to be breaking every single story that goes on in the NBA, but still, I've seen enough of this guy for the rest of my lifetime. But anyways, I didn't mean to get off track there. I'm going to tell you guys right now what's really going on in this Anthony Davis situation with the Lakers and how ESPN and Wojnarowski, like I mentioned, they're bullshitting us like they always do. I'm going to let you guys know what's really going on in this Anthony Davis situation. So as we know, Anthony Davis made it public a couple days ago. There's only two teams I'll sign with, the Knicks and the Lakers. Anybody else, I'm not signing long term. Then Rich Paul comes out yesterday and says, I'm letting everybody know right now, we are entering free agency. It doesn't matter what team we go to next year, we're entering free agency, right? So what I'm sure a lot of people know, but some people might not know, is Rich Paul, as successful as this guy is as an agent, he's still LeBron James' bitch, okay? LeBron James brought this guy up. He was a childhood friend. LeBron put him in this position of power, and now Rich Paul is this big agent. He's got all, big-time clients and all that. But at the end of the day, Rich Paul right now, while he's serving Anthony Davis, he's serving LeBron James above anything else. He's trying to get Anthony Davis to the Lakers, and Anthony Davis wants to go to the Lakers. Now, he doesn't want to just come out flatly and say, hey, Lakers, the only team I'm going to, blah, blah, blah. That's why he throws the Knicks in there just to throw everybody off or whatever. It'd probably be easier if he just came out and said, I'm going to the Lakers, that's it. I'm going to re-sign there, because if he gets traded to the Lakers, he's going to sign an extension, I believe, as soon as he gets there. But they're talking about now Boston and the Lakers are in serious talks with Anthony Davis right now, separate talks. They were talking about earlier how it's going to have to be a 3-team trade because the Pelicans don't think any team has enough assets to give them, by themselves. First of all, the Pelicans need to come back down to reality here for a minute with everybody else, because you have a star who told you he wants out. He is adamant, I want out now. He's got 1 year left, and he's hitting free agency, and he's told the rest of the NBA, I'm not signing with any of you, so go ahead and trade for me, but I'm going to be a 1-year rental. So that literally eliminates the entire NBA. We don't even hear anything about the Knicks right now making offers for him. And they're the other team with the Lakers that Anthony Davis made public that, he would like to go to. So they're talking about Boston. Boston just never goes away. How convenient. Danny Ainge is the one who originally told Dell Demps, hey, don't deal with the Lakers because, we're coming. We're going to have a package for you. We can't do it right now because of this rule with Kyrie and AD. They can't be on the same roster. But come summertime, we're going to have a great package for you. So wait on us. Wait on Jason Tatum, who is a god to these NBA experts. Jason Tatum's the greatest player of all time, according to everybody. And we're gonna give you everything for Anthony Davis. Now it's come to summertime. Finals are almost over. All this stuff is gonna start to heat up, and Boston is not even gonna be in on this. Right now, Boston is being rumored, or they're talking about Boston being in on it for one simple reason, and that is the Pelicans are using Boston as leverage to drive the price tag up on the Lakers. That's the only reason. Boston is not in on this. Danny Ainge is too damn smart to trade all his assets for Anthony Davis when Anthony Davis and his father have already told you he doesn't want to go to Boston. They don't like Boston. And they've already told you we're not signing with any team outside of the Knicks and Lakers. So Danny Ainge is too smart. Danny Ainge does not lose trades. He wins trades. He is not going to risk assets for Anthony Davis to walk. He's not going to do that. I don't want to hear about, oh, they feel like if they get in there with Kyrie's leaving. That's over with. You're not going to get Kyrie to stay, and you're not going to get Anthony Davis to stay. Kyrie Irving is reportedly going to the Nets, but all this Boston Celtics talk is complete BS. I believe the Pelicans and the Celtics are working together because the Pelicans and Celtics probably got on the phone and said, hey, AD already said he doesn't want to go to Boston. So we know you're not in on it because, Danny, I know you're too smart to trade us all your assets for Anthony Davis. So let's pretend like we're working on something just so the Lakers can sit there and say, oh, no, Boston's getting involved. We got to keep driving up our price. We got to push everything, to the center of the table because Boston's going to make a deal for him. Boston's not going to make a deal for him. I guarantee that right now. I would bet that on anything right now. Boston is not going to make a deal for Anthony Davis because Anthony Davis already told you he doesn't want to go to the Celtics. Why the hell would you trade your assets if he's already told you, I want no part of being on the Celtics? It's very simple, but Wojnarowski's going to sit up here and BS everybody. Oh, the Celtics are in the mix. They're putting together a package, and if they were to throw in Jason Tatum, oh, man, that would get it done right there. I mean, according to these experts, Jason Tatum's better than Lonzo Ball, Kyle Kuzma, Brandon Ingram, the number 4 pick, Kobe Bryant in his prime, Michael Jordan in his prime. Jason Tatum's the greatest player to ever grace this earth. Jason Tatum. Couple good playoff games, and they put him up on, Mount Rushmore of NBA players. That's how highly they talk about Jason Tatum. Oh, boy. Like he's really any better than Brandon Ingram is. From a Laker perspective, this trade terrifies me. Everything that's going on right now, I'm terrified. Because I know the Lakers are going to give up too much. At this point, it's pretty much a done deal. Anthony Davis is going to be traded to the Lakers. Why? Because the Pelicans know they have no other options. Anthony Davis wants to be a Laker. Rich Paul wants Anthony Davis to be a Laker. No other team is going to put the assets up that the Lakers are for Anthony Davis because he's going to leave. He wants to be in LA. It's very simple. Rich Paul is going to make sure that his client, Anthony Davis, goes to play with his other client and his boss, LeBron James. Like I said, don't let them fool you. LeBron James is Rich Paul's boss. Rich Paul answers to LeBron James, not the other way around. Obviously, he's an agent, so the agent works for the player regardless, but LeBron James is running the show on all of this. Rich Paul is going to do whatever LeBron James wants. LeBron wants Anthony Davis. Rich Paul is going to make sure Anthony Davis takes his ass to the Lakers. And the Pelicans have no other option, so the Lakers right now are bidding against themselves. The Lakers are bidding against themselves right now because the Celtics aren't going to put up enough. The Knicks don't have enough. You can talk about, we're going to throw in the number 3 pick. You can get RJ Barrett, who I think is being overhyped. The dude can't even shoot. But he's the unquestioned number 3 pick. And then after number 3, the draft is just trash, according to all these experts. Very convenient that the Lakers have the 4th pick. And these guys will tell you, the 4th pick is where it drops off. You're not getting anything there. Again, Laker fans, don't let this stuff fool you. But from a Laker fan's perspective, this trade terrifies me because they're gonna give up too much. I know they are. And you can say, there's no too much. You can't give up too much for a guy like Anthony Davis. Yes, you can, because you're bidding against yourselves. I would let the Pelicans call me. I wouldn't even be calling them right now because they have no other option. They're not gonna get a better deal than Lonzo Ball, Brandon Ingram, and the 4th pick. And that's the other thing. I have a question for the Lakers here. As they're reporting it, the Lakers are not putting Kyle Kuzma in the deal, and the Pelicans want Kyle Kuzma over everybody? There's something fishy going on there. I don't believe that for a second. I don't know what is going on with that, but as much as I love Kyle Kuzma, the person, I think he's a very good player. Lonzo Ball and Brandon Ingram are better players than Kyle Kuzma. That's just what it is. They do more things better than Kuzma does. Kuzma can get hot and score. He's got a nice offensive arsenal. But overall, he's a flawed player. Plus, he's, 24 already? So not as much upside there. For the Lakers to not be putting Kuzma in the deal, and Woj just sitting up here saying, if the Lakers threw in Kuz, basically that would seal the deal. They want Kuz over everybody else. Lakers could keep the number 4 pick. Give me that number 4 pick. You can have Kuz because Kuz is going to be owed in 2 years. Give me the number 4 pick. I'll take someone at number 4. He'll be on a cheap deal for the next however 4 years. It would be a tough decision between Kuz and number 4. I will say that. That is tough. But regardless, the Lakers need to be smart here because the Boston Celtics are not real players in this. They're just not. They are simply being used as leverage, or in my opinion, they're letting the Pelicans use them as leverage because they want to see the Lakers give up everything. Everybody in the NBA, every front office in the NBA will work together. Whatever they got to do, whatever rumors got to be put out, they will work together to make sure the Lakers give up everything. If the Lakers are going to get Anthony Davis, if LeBron James and Anthony Davis are going to be paired together, everybody in the league wants to make sure the Lakers give up everything, that they don't have anything left, that the cupboard is completely bare when Anthony Davis gets there. That's what Boston is making sure of. That's what the Pelicans are going to make sure of. And that's what the Lakers need to be smart about. The Lakers need to realize they have all the leverage right now, not the Pelicans, because the Pelicans don't have any other options. You want to send them to the Knicks and take a way lesser deal, go ahead and do it. I mean, it's that simple. You want Knox and Mitchell Robinson, number 3 pick, and Dennis Smith Jr. over the Lakers package, go ahead and take it. I mean, that's on you. But as a Laker fan, this trade terrifies me because I don't want to see Lonzo Ball go. I don't want to see Brandon Ingram go. I don't want to see Kyle Kuzma go. I don't want to see any of them go. But if it happens, I'm a Laker fan first. It's about the name on the front, not on the back. So I'm going to support Anthony Davis and LeBron and, whoever else joins the team, obviously. Once Anthony Davis is traded to the Lakers, if it happens, which I think it's going to, then, I got to embrace Anthony Davis. But when Lonzo Ball and Brandon Ingram become stars, I'm going to, I'm going to be talking about it. I'm not going to sit here and just let that slide and act like I didn't tell everybody that because Lonzo Ball is going to be a star. Lonzo needed to grow into his man body, his NBA body. He's doing that. Brandon Ingram, you can talk about the blood clots, what a risk he is, blah, blah, blah. He doesn't have the same chronic issue that Chris Bosh had. Brandon Ingram is going to be fine. No reoccurring issues with that is expected. So Brandon Ingram's going to be a star. We saw what he did after the All-Star break last year. He was really taking over that Laker team after the All-Star break. And Kuz, I just think Kuz is like a career good player. I think he's like a Tobias Harris. Not as good of defense. Might be a little bit better offensively. Probably not. Tobias Harris, I think they're comparable. But I think Tobias Harris is a better defender. I don't think Kuz is ever going to be a star or anything like that. But I think the Lakers have a ton of good options at number 4. A ton. Darius Garland, DeAndre Hunter, Jarrett Culver, Reddish has got a ton of upside. The Lakers have a lot of good options at number 4. I'd hate to see that pick go because on draft day, I'm really looking forward to see who the Lakers are going to take. And I've been looking forward to see the breakout of Lonzo Ball and Brandon Ingram, Kyle Kuzma, and this young Laker core. But unfortunately, this is what happens when you sign LeBron James. And, this is why I've been saying for a while, the Lakers, they needed to decide earlier between LeBron James and the young core. Which one do you value more? Obviously, the Lakers value LeBron James more, so we're going to have to see what happens. But I don't want to make this video go too long. I just want to give my thoughts on the Anthony Davis trade. I'm telling you right now, the Boston Celtics are not real players in this. The Pelicans and the Celtics are just using leverage on the Lakers. Oh, look over there. Boston's putting together this great package. No, they're not. They're not, because Danny Ainge is too smart. Danny Ainge is not going to risk that. Danny Ainge wins trades by a landslide. Danny Ainge is not going to get fooled. He's not going to get screwed over by taking Anthony Davis and having him walk. He's not going to take that risk. I can tell you that right now. Boston's got good young players. They got draft picks in the future. They're not going to risk all that stuff for Anthony Davis. But if I was Boston and the Pelicans said, hey, we just want Jason Tatum, I'd do it in a second. Because I'll risk Anthony Davis leaving just if it's just Jason Tatum. And people, please stop with the Jason Tatum overhype. The kid is good, all right? Jason Tatum's good, probably a future all-star, but let's just stop like he's the next coming of Kobe Bryant or something, because it's just absolutely ridiculous. He has not done as much as people think he has, all right? And it's constant Brandon Ingram hating, Lonzo Ball hating, Kyle Kuzma hating, Laker hating in general, and hyping up Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown like they're the greatest players of all time. But anyways, that's just my thoughts on it, guys. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. If you're a Laker fan, how are you feeling about this trade? Does it terrify you like it does me? How are you going to feel about saying goodbye to Lonzo Ball, Brandon Ingram, possibly Kyle Kuzma, our number 4 pick? Are you happy that the Lakers are close to getting Anthony Davis right now, one of the best players on the planet who's only 26 years old? Let me know what you think in the comments. Let me know if you think the Lakers are going to get this deal done, what you think the deal is going to be. Is Boston a real player in this, or are they just, trying to drive up the price on the Lakers like I think? Let me know all that stuff in the comments. I will be back with another Laker video as soon as, probably once this trade is over with and some actual news breaks. If the deal happens, I'll come back with a video, and then I'll probably be back, I don't know, a day before the draft or whatever to do a, draft preview or whatever. But I will be back with another Laker video. Thank you to anybody who watched this. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. I will check y'all later. Go Lakers, and see you next time.